Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, home of the Bayou Bengals and the stadium called Death Valley since the late 50s. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see, the Pandas taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Pandas will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The LSU Tigers return team didn't help matters out much with that one. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Pulls and fires complete. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block.
A shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch, but no. They'll say he's out of bounds.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Pandas offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Now on the option. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
On the return, it's Dennis. He gets a block. Runs out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling one or two guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you.
All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Tigers! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Syracuse packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Otto's Army with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in central New York. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Run the gun. The running back has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got room at the 35. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Pandas come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Pandas will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Dennis. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Right on target with that last pass. Now it's 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. He makes the connection. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. LSU quick to the line. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, They are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Offense getting set for first down. Handoff to the single back. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. The corners are walked up tight. They'll run the option. Still running at the 40. Open runway ahead. Running inside the 20. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The Pandas trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Pandas.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Durham. Smashes ahead. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense is going to let it fly. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, LSU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to move it through the air. He fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They get him down after he makes the catch. The quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, you know, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
Strikes the blow. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, that really speaks to the identity of this defense, guys. They take pride in big hits and clean tackles, but they are going to let you know they're there. And they're going to let you know for 60 minutes. I love this run defense because of the way they play the game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. On the move at the 30. Got a lot of running room. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball. Their guys holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Emmanuel. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Into the end zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pass hits, picked off. Touchdown Tigers. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. It's complete to the right.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Going to try to get it himself. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? He sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good.
He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Pandas.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is
going over the top. Wide open. He makes the catch. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, LSU! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense making its way onto the field will start the drive. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right?
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Getting some heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific game from there in Death Valley. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's...
And Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run, and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Pandas line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Bringing it back, it's Dennis. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The give from the gun. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And that pass picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the driver.
On the option. Gets it past the marker. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game. And with his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by the defense there, getting a stop on the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. We know they've been burned a few times early in this game by the QB run, but they weren't going to let it happen there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. And now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
It's good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Emmanuel. Safe completion on the screen. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Looking to scramble. He'll turn it loose out to the right. Snags it inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Using his legs to buy some time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Flushed out of the pocket. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the offense onto the field again. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. we need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parrish. Oh, he's so hard to get on the... Continues to fight for yards. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Scrambling away. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Offense working from the pistol. On the option. Running with power. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have working the middle of the field.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Wicks. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Pandas!
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Ball State looked less like a flock of Cardinals and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in Muncie, and today they found a way outside of Schumann.
Brings it out to the 20.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On the move. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down, 10 yards to go. They'll ride the hot hand. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Hit as he throws. Nowhere close focus on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. To the air, it's Wicks. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Quickly complete. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Pandas come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him,
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
He wants to throw here on second down. With the catch, it's Ashley. Tackled immediately after the catch.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Looking to throw it again. Back open in the middle. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on first down. Back to pass. It's Wicks. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field. And
he'll take a shot. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chunking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Feeling some heat. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
I think the offensive coordinator is going to have a little talk with the head coach. He's going to be expecting answers after that play call. 3rd and inches, and you try to throw it against that pass rush? Not a great call.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing.